Contact me, Delicia Henry, your personal shopper and stylist, at bechic.notbougie@gmail.com.
Your number one local radio station.
You are now listening to Honey Drop on iLive Radio.
Blessings, y'all. Peace and blessings. Welcome back to iLive Radio, our first weekend back live and direct, right? Straight out of Toronto here. Y'all know my name, Lucia D. This time here, 4 to 6 p.m. Is the time that we get into, some smoother vibes, some nice hip-hop, neo-soul, some new jazz, and if you know like I know, Honey Drop. That's where it's at right now, right? So before I get into anything, really, there are a few things and shout outs I want to give getting started, right? First weekend back here in the new year. Happy New Year to everybody. Happy 2020. I hope for nothing but prosperity, joy, health for you in this new year. It's been a wild 2 years, and I think we've steadily been trekking through with this thing, trying to keep ourselves safe. We've lost some loved ones over the way, and we've gained some insights into the beauty of the people that we have around us. And I hope for 2022 that we pull out of this thing that we're going through, this panoramic. Shout out to JoJo, this panorama. But I hope that we pull out of this thing this year and get over it, right? Yes. Now, two major things I'm going to do, or major things I want to say before we jump into the music, right? Because I know I'll just get swept in and then it's over. I'll forget. I know I will. I won't forget, but the music will kind of run me away, right? So firstly, today, January 16th, is a very special day in my life, and that is the birthday of my best friend. Tamara is, I was gonna say her age, but I won't say her age. Tamara is 18 today. No, but seriously, I want to send, nothing but love out to my best friend Tamara. Her birthday today. I wish we could celebrate like we're accustomed to doing. And, you know, if it was a normal time, big up to the Bok Choy, that's the name of our little crew, we would all be getting together today to celebrate you. And please know that y'all know how I get sometimes when things are going on and I withdraw a little bit. I've been hearing it on all ends of me right now. But in all of that, please know that there's not a day that I don't think about you. I love you. And as soon as we get out of this thing, we're going to celebrate properly. All right? It's going to happen soon. We were talking last night about camp. No, and then that's a perfect segue. It leads me into last night. Now, last night, my iLive family came together to celebrate an accomplishment, a pandemic accomplishment for me. I took myself through school at Seneca, and I've completed my time there for autism and behavioral sciences. So I'm a graduate, right? I had the opportunity to wear a cap and gown once again, this old lady, yes. And I'm very proud and I'm very excited about where that all leads for me. But more than anything, I was so beautifully thankful for my iLive crew last night. Sessions, Tanis, Patrick, Jez, Jojo, and my better half, Will. Thank you all for celebrating me that way. This place was off the charts last night. Big up Bohemian Rhapsody. But yeah, I had to really I wanted to say that to start the year like that, with that much love around me. I'm looking forward to what the rest of these 12 months have to offer, right? Just know when I get on that plane in 2 weeks, it's over. All right, so as usual, y'all know the way we do. We have a Beats Beneath featured producer each and every week. This week, the sounds, under the sound of my voice, is coming all the way from Russia, right? Yes, y'all know I like the international thing. So we're shooting all the way across to Russia. The Beats Beneath featured producer for this week is Will Flex. And you can jump onto Bandcamp, SoundCloud. You can check out his discography on Discogs, YouTube. Will Flex, WLLFLXX. And this is the vibe that we've started with. First track that we went through was Vibrations, Will Flex's take on that track. And y'all know Vibrations as Children of Zeus. The mighty duo. This one here, under the sound of my voice, this track's called You Can See. And what we're going to get into next is another remake, right? And we all know and love D'Angelo with those nice cut abs. This track we're going to start off with today is called Jones, y'all. It's featuring CD, and that's how we're going to start our afternoon, all right? Stay locked with me. You are here listening live and direct to iLive Radio here in Toronto. Big up to my iLive family. We're about to get it this year, y'all. www.iliveradio.com.
You are now listening to Honey Drop on iLive Radio.
no sequin. Buckles on the jacket, it's elite shit. Nike crossbody got a piece in it. Gotta dance, but it's really on some street shit. I'ma show you how to get it. It go right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, right foot slide. Basically, I'm saying either way, we bout to slide. Hey, can't let this one slide. Don't you wanna dance with me? No, I could dance like Michael Jackson. I could keep it up, action. It's a thriller in the track. Where we from? Baby, don't you wanna dance with me? No, I could dance like Michael Jackson. I could give you satisfaction. And you know we out here every day with it. I'ma show you how to get it. It go right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, right foot slide. Basically, I'm saying either way, we bout to slide. Can't let this one slide. 2,000 shorties wanna tie the knot. Yeah. 200 shooters on my brother's block. Yeah. Pedal off the roads like I love it, not, maybe not. I don't know what's wrong with me, I can't stop. Yeah. Won't stop, yeah, never stop. Got so many ops, I be mistaken ops for other ops. Got so many people that I love out of trouble spots. Other than the family, I gotta see either you or me. That's your side, think it's either you or me. This life got too deep for you, baby. 2 or 3 of us about to creep what it's saying. Black leather glove, no sequin. Buckles on the jacket, it's elite shit. Nike crossbody got a piece in it. Gotta dance, but it's really on some street shit. I'ma show you how to get it. It go right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, right foot slide. Basically, I'm saying either way, we bout to slide. Can't let this one slide. Don't you wanna dance with me? No, I could dance like Michael Jackson. I could get you the passion. It's a thriller in the track. Where we from? Baby, don't you wanna dance with me? No, I could dance like Michael Jackson. I could give you satisfaction. And you know we out here every day with it. I'ma show you how to get it. It go right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, right foot slide. Basically, I'm saying either way.
Beats spinning.
I said,
Out of Russia, Will Flex, Beats Beneath featured producer. This is his remake of Tea Leaf Dancers. Now, this next one I'm going to get into, absolutely got to pay some love and respect to Toronto here, but more than anything to my girl Eternia. Congratulations and blessings on, you've gone through a lot over these past few weeks, and I tell you the truth, I knew that you would be all right through it all. There is no more beam of light than there is you, my love. So this track here, and we're going to listen to a few tracks off of this latest release by Eternia and Rel McCoy, the album called Free. This one here is called Home, featuring Shad and Sheel with Eternia, running things. You are listening to iLive Radio, y'all.
Honey Drop.
Wrote a letter to my home. Wrote a letter to my home.
Wrote a letter to home, sent it to nowhere with no return address, riding the trains like I'm homeless. I prayed to God before I wrote this. May she fill me up and pour me out for y'all to digest. Say the word, I'm transported to a pain that's unheard of, a place that's of concern. Maybe I can find a way to share and unlearn, reflect on what occurred. My past is just absurd. Listen, about 15 schools, 5 states, plus 5 cities in the province of the Great Lakes. 3 countries and relationships, come on, I lost count of how many dudes I thought would feel the pain that I felt. Between the train tracks, tarmacs, and bus shelters I roam. Every time I pack up, the pain grows. I don't expect you to know unless you know. That feeling like you don't belong, searching for home.
Wrote a letter to my home. I couldn't stand there on your doorstep. Did you know I had to go? I had to go.
You are beautiful, familiar, calm, my center. Just like my moccasins fit warm in winter, you are safe. A feeling, grace without measure. All the brokenness gathered up and held together, you are true. Loyal, do or die forever. Anywhere I roam, you follow me and make it better. You are life, peace, every good endeavor. When I stop trying and be still, you enter. You are within me.
Rwanda made me, London raised me, Van City saved me, Toronto paid me, now my home is a lady. I was only a baby, I was going crazy alone. Having a name ain't the same as being known. I guess just having homies won't make you feel at home. Nothing lonely as a throne, you don't get it till it's gone or you've grown. How to really love the land that you're on and be strong. How to stand on the stone, not the sands that get blown. I was shown how to root, proceed to grow seeds, to fall and grow trees, and fall to grow leaves. We leave and folks grieve, but it's easier to breathe now. When what gets cut can't touch what is deep down. That's the forest that I explore in my heart. Some of the places I was nourished, we now furthest apart. And when I'm hurting down in dirt, I start to search in the dark for how the whole earth can flourish. Be encouraged to start right at home.
Wrote a letter to my home. I couldn't stand there on your doorstep. Did you know I had to go?
Yes, stay locked, y'all. We're gonna get into this commercial break. Come back here with me on Honey Drop. You're listening to iLive Radio, y'all. Big track here out of Eternia. Stay locked.
This is Jamie Sparks, and you're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio.
Hey, this is Jermaine Robbins, and you're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio.
Yo, this is Kiana O'Quinn, and you're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio.
This is Lavinia J from the UK, and you're listening to iLive Radio.
Attention all musicians, bands, associations, clubs, and organizations that represent collective styles of music across Canada. Now is the time to rebuild our collective music nation. Genres like hip-hop, R&B, jazz, soul, reggae, gospel, and more united. The Collective Music Nation is a non-profit organization committed to the development of collective music. Free memberships are available now. Collective Music Nation. One voice. Strength in unity.
Canadian Black Entertainment's mission is to create, celebrate, and promote Black artistry. Join us every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our Instagram for our IG Live with CBE, where we interview artists. Follow us on IG and spread the word. We are here for our artists and are creating a space for them to get the recognition they so deserve. Canadian Black Entertainment, IG Live with CBE, every Wednesday beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See you on the gram.
You're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio. iLive Radio.
The number one hit music station.
All right, y'all, we are back for 23 p.m. here in Toronto. You are locked into iLive Radio. My name is Lucia D. This little session we got going on until 6 p.m. is called Honey Drop. And, first Sunday back of the new year. It feels good, right? It feels good. I know everybody's taking some time. Well, I think people are kind of straying away from resolutions and things like that right now. I know that I tried to not do that to myself because I tend to, make a resolution and then within 2 weeks it's blown to the wind. What I can say is that the new year and sort of, moving out of last year, I did take a real conscious effort to be more healthy about my body and you know what? It was inspired by Patrick Morris, to be honest. I don't know if you guys follow Patrick on his Instagram or his Facebook, but Patrick has been going hard in the gym for a few months now. And, every time I interact with Patrick, I'm seeing the effects of this pain that he's putting himself through, the videos in the gym where his expression is just screaming for help. I've embarked on that journey, and I can honestly say within the past few weeks, I see changes and it's good. It's a good thing, right? So I think that's one thing we should do this year. Health has to be a real emphasis for everybody just so that we can withstand whatever nature has to throw at us to be realistic. And that's my challenge for us this year, right? On our Sundays, either before we get together here at 4 or after, or for you guys, maybe even during our time together, maybe, lift some weights, maybe do some planks, some sit-ups, something, right? Yeah, we're trying to get fit. Sometime soon, Carnival is going to come back, right? Caravan is going to come back, Mass is going to come back, and we have to be ready for that. We have to be in order for that. So let's just prepare as if this year we'll be playing Mass. Those are my words of wisdom for the day. Big up to you, Pat. Happy New Year, my love. It's very good to see you still rolling through. It feels very, very good to be back. We had an extra long hiatus this particular break because there was some major drama that went down here in the building that houses our station. So we had to extend our holiday closure, but we are back, and I think that all of us are extraordinarily excited to be back. I know that I am, right? So, all right. So let's get back into some music. We got a little ways to go before we get to the 10 drop at the top of the hour. And until then, we're gonna vibe out just a little bit. A lot of new music has been released over this time that we've been apart. And you know how I do. I get super excited to try and share it with you all. So this next track I'm gonna play, this is off of the brand new album coming out of Moonchild. And I'm thoroughly excited. I already have tickets in my hand for when Moonchild lands in Toronto in April. I believe it's the 22nd of April. Crossing fingers that it happens because, I was supposed to have gone to Kate Renata last month and that, of course, is postponed, so I'm hoping that it will come to fruition and I'll get to see Moonchild. But that is where we're going to start this segment with this track called Tell Him, featuring Layla Hathaway. And yeah, we're going to see where we go from there. You are locked into Toronto's own iLive Radio. A very excited Lucia D, very energized Lucia D in the building. Let's go, y'all. You ready, Pat? Stay with me, y'all. 10 drop at the top of the hour.
You are now listening to Honey Drop on iLive Radio.
Is this love? Cause it's never hurt me. It's better than it's ever been before. Give it up, I'd have to be crazy, and you'd have to make me walk out that door. Cause I know a good thing when I see it. When she tell me she love me, I believe it. Why the hell would I ever think of cheating? No. If she wants to be everything I need, she just wanna make me happy. And ain't nothing wrong with that. She just wanna make me happy. So who am I to hold her back? See, if you had a woman like the one I got, you would probably never wanna date another hoe, my nigga. My baby's so beat, I'm feeling like Jay-Z. We driving them crazy everywhere we go, my nigga. We really don't know how we fell in love. It doesn't matter now, never find a better love. Ooh, this isn't something that I settle for. More like something I'ma keep on thinking heaven for. Man, I know a good thing when I see it. Oh, when she tell me she love me, I believe it. Why the hell would I ever think of cheating? If she wants to be everything I need, she just wanna make me happy. And ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yes, you're locked into iLive Radio, y'all. This track here, y'all know that voice, that's Sir with Jay Pound's track called Happy. Whew. Sir, y'all know that voice absolutely always just hits a particular vibe, right? Big track out of him. I'm going to get into this artist that is new to me. May not be new to others, but artist that is brand new to me. His name is Silas Short. With Stone's Throw Records. This track here is called Bogus. We're definitely going to hear a little bit more from him before we get on out of here, but check this new vibe out, y'all. Yes, yes. You are locked into iLive Radio, y'all. iLiveToronto.com. We are here 4:37 p.m., getting closer and closer to that first 10 drop of the new year. And there's so much growth to go within it, because my mind was spinning, as I was listening to tracks and trying to determine where to begin. But this one here, it's a first release from this artist, Silas Short, young brother out of Chicago, and only 19 years old. This track, you had a little hint of this beauty in his voice, but like I said, you got to stay patient with me, and you'll get to kind of take that in a little bit more as we get beyond the top of the hour. You're just gonna have to hang with me right now. We got a long way to go, and I just want to reminisce with y'all, right? Daniel Crawford, have not run through him for a minute, right? This track caught me today. Stay locked with me, y'all. You're listening to Honey Drop here on iLive Radio. Lucia D, that's me. All right, y'all, you are locked into iLive Radio, iLiveToronto.com. My name is Lucia D here with, next little time period together until 6 p.m. This is Honey Drop, y'all. This track here, under the sound of my voice, this is T to the R-O-Y, Troy. This is Daniel Crawford's remix of that track that I think anybody in my generation absolutely knows. And when you hear it, it does give you a feeling of remembrance of people that we've loved and lost, and in this form does definitely sound like a celebration, right? All right, does, definitely. All right, this next track I'm about to get into, this is an artist, again, brand new to me, coming out of Guadeloupe. Mimi Nelzy is her name, and she is a soul artist straight out of the Caribbean, sings about love and relationships, but for the most part, this is done in Creole, right? So me being of St. Lucian and Bajan descent, I'm accustomed to hearing that language, right? Not that I can speak it. I'm not even gonna front like I can, but I'm definitely accustomed to hearing it. My whole family speaks Creole, right? Patois. So this track here, Nuriti L'Esprit featuring John Robinson. I'm sure I mashed that up, but y'all bear with me. I'm Canadian. That's the next track we're gonna jump into here on Honey Drop. Stay locked, y'all. You're listening to iLive Radio.
Yeah. Honey Drop. Come on. Food for the soul. Yeah, this is food for the soul, y'all. JR.
Très loin, mais souvent on bannit les moyens. Si on voulait voyager sans jamais quitter l'âme en préciser à dans le jardin en moins pour trouver réponse à dans ça quitte en moins. Et on livre à l'histoire. Voici monts et merveilles. Réveil musique en oreilles. On pointe pique et on fait.
Yes, y'all. That's some brand new Mimi Nelsie. We're gonna hear that voice again. Don't worry. I know it's a vibe, right? But we gotta jump into this commercial break, y'all. It is. It happens to us. You're locked into iLive Radio, y'all. Stay locked with me. This is Lucia.
Hi, this is Michonne Young, and you're listening to iLive Radio, supporting independent artists from all around.
This is Ronnie Sia, and you're listening to iLive Radio. iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio. Listen to radio. Listen to radio.
It goes down right here on iLive Radio.
Yo, this is Razan here, and you're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way we listen to radio.
What's up, everybody? This is Cy Smith, and you're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio.
My beautiful people, it's your man Tayanas, and right now you got it locked to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio around the world, baby.
This is Miss Care keeping you connected with your iLive 5x5, brought to you by iLive Music, sponsored by Independent Hype, and powered by The Hook Entertainment. Contribute to the conversation by using hashtag iLive5x5.
For the latest and greatest in soul music and more, stay tuned to iLive Radio throughout the week.
Connect with our team at iliveradio.com or follow us at iLive Radio across social platforms.
Need a personal shopper? Christmas, Boxing Day, and New Year's is just around the corner. Show up in style. I'll do the runaround for you so you don't have to. Contact me, Delicia Henry, your personal shopper and stylist, at bechic.notbougie@gmail.com.
You're listening to iLive Radio.
Here are some words of wisdom. Don't change your station. Don't change your station.
You are locked into iLive Radio, y'all. iLiveToronto.com. My name is Lucia D, and we are here until 6 p.m. for Honey Drop, getting much closer to the 10 drop. 10 vibes that caught me on this first week of the year. Now, the next track we're going to get into, it's by an artist, again, new to me, out of Atlanta, Georgia. Curtis Harding is who I'm speaking of. And this track we're going to vibe out to for a bit is called Explore. And we'll see where we go from there, right? We'll see. I feel like hearing some Georgia Ann. She's calling me. So maybe I'll play some Georgia Ann Muldrow when we get out of this one. All right, stay locked, y'all. Roll with me a little bit closer to the 10 drop, and then see what happens sonically together. All right? You're listening to iLive Radio.
I've heard it all before. There's nothing left to do but see. Yeah. I'm down to explore. So let's walk through a fantasy. As long as I'm with you, then I love it, yeah. Just enough room for two, then I love
stars above. I can give you all the things you're worthy of. So I'm waiting for your love. Now I gotta wait for things to come, 'cause right now I know your heart is sinking. Love is gonna make you run, but I wanna be there to be your only one. So I'm waiting for your love. I thought it over well. From what I can tell, what we've got could be something real. As much as I feel, I'll give you room to heal. And if you'll give me, can take the wheel. I just wanna hold you tight when you won't put up a fight. I know I can treat you right, but you can't help that you find you and me intertwined. I can't get it off my mind. I know that you'll see the light. I just gotta wait. Now I gotta wait for things to come. You can't see the sun till the clouds have parted. Heard it from the stars above. I can give you all the things you're worthy of. So I'm waiting for your love. Now I gotta wait for things to come, 'cause right now I know your heart is sinking. Love is gonna make you run, but I wanna be there to be your only one. So I'm waiting for your love.
Yes, you are locked into iLive Radio, y'all, iLiveToronto.com. And my name's Lucia D, of course, here with Honey Drop. That last track we listened to, that was Waiting for Your Love by Tenda Village. And before we went on our Christmas hiatus, our last, one of our last shows together, DJ Sessions and I, was the album release for this particular group, Tenda Village. Now, this is a Canadian group headed up by Kate. And Kate is, when I tell you a mastermind, she is the writer, she is the vocalist that you hear, she mixes, she produces. All of this is sort of expression of her and her vibe. So I love the album. You know how I get, and I tell y'all that you should gravitate over to Bandcamp, of course, to support and share some financial appreciation for these artists that we hear. And I can absolutely say that a large majority of what I play, I definitely seek that out through Bandcamp as much as possible, because they just get more. When you pay, the artist gets more. And in these times, the things are fluctuating as far as the support that artists and people that rely on creativity that were perhaps sustaining themselves. It's really important that during this time that we remember that they are out there and that support is still necessary and needed, right? Yes, absolutely. So big shout out to Kate from Tenda Village. And check out that album on Bandcamp, right? Now, before that, we heard another one off of Bren Moonchild's upcoming album. Only 3 songs have been released so far, and that is coming out, I believe it's the first week of February, if my mind serves me correctly, but I'll check so that I'm not lying to y'all, right? So It is about that time. We are about to roll into that commercial break. When we come back on the top of the hour, we're going to get into the 10 drop. 10 vibes that caught me this week. Our first week back here on Honey Drop, right? So, you're just going to have to stay locked with me. You are listening to iLive Radio. iLiveToronto.com is the space. And stay with me, y'all. We got a long way to go. We're halfway there.
Hello there, this is Benjamin Clementine and listen to iLoveRadio.com.
Hey, what's up, Toronto? My name's Bosco, and you're listening to iLive Radio.
This is Dwight Drummond from CBC News Toronto, and you're listening to iLive Radio.
Hey, what's going down, man? It's your boy Trix, a.k.a. the Human Jump Off, man. You locked into iLive Radio. They changed the way I listen to radio, man.
Well, y'all listen to iLive Radio. My name is Steve Boyd of Parliament Funkadelic, and we want to thank iLive Radio for keeping the funk alive all over the world, worldwide.
Taxman here. I invite you to join me each and every Thursday between the hours of 5 and 7 p.m. right here on iLive Radio, where we give you the very best in independent and neo-soul flavors. We also feature the UK Top 20 Independent Soul Chart, counting you down from number 20 all the way down to number 1. Why not check us out every Thursday between the hours of 5 to 7 right here on iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to music.
Join me, Uncle Funky, at noon Eastern Standard Time every Saturday for our music show, Give Me the Night, here on iLive Radio, and enjoy a nooner like no.
Attention all musicians, bands, associations, clubs, and organizations that represent collective styles of music across Canada. Now is the time to rebuild our collective music nation. Genres like hip-hop, R&B, jazz, soul, reggae, gospel, and more united. The Collective Music Nation is a non-profit organization committed to the development of collective music. Free memberships are available now. Collective Music Nation. One voice. Strength in unity.
Canadian Black Entertainment's mission is to create, celebrate, and promote Black artistry. Join us every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our Instagram for our IG Live with CBE, where we interview artists. Follow us on IG and spread the word. We are here for our artists and are creating a space for them to get the recognition they so deserve. Canadian Black Entertainment, IG Live with CBE, every Wednesday beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See you on the gram.
You're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio. iLive Radio.
The number one hit music station.
You are now listening to Honey Drop on iLive Radio.
All right, y'all. Welcome back. 5:02 p.m. here in Toronto. You are still locked into iLive Radio, and thank you for being here with me. All right, so second hour, we jump into the 10 drop. Check out 10 vibes for the week. This week, we are we're starting with a track actually that before we went on the break was in there, but it was the first week that it was in the 10 drop. So definitely want to give the opportunity for the sound to be heard. This track in at number 10 by Tenda Village out of Calgary, track called The Tide. Stay with me, y'all. You're listening to iLive Radio.
You are now listening to Honey Drop on iLive Radio.
certainty about where to go. But whatever's meant for me, I'll find. Baby, all I need is time. Why do we try to find what we can't truly deny? You gotta know when to try and when to let go. You can get something right in life at the wrong time. And the reasons why you may never know. Why do we try to find what we can't truly deny? Gotta know when to try and when to let go. You can get something right in life at the wrong time.
In at number 10 this week, y'all, in the 10 drop, this is Tenda Village, track called The Tide. And that is off of the latest release, A Tenda Universe. Bandcamp, absolutely positively, is the place to support this group. Big things, nice vibe, and I definitely dig it. Now, this next artist in at number 9 this week, it's a voice that, if you are into R&B and neo soul, it's a name and a sound that you're well accustomed to. Van Hunt is who I'm speaking of in at number 9 this week. And as of late, we know him as Halle Berry's man, and I'm excited for her because Van Hunt, that's a lot of soul and a lot of, well, you hope, right? Because you kind of get wrapped up sometimes thinking that the way that the artists are and their songs are the way that they are. But I'm hoping that Van Hunt is the way he is in his songs for her. That'd be exciting for her. Go Holly. Just playing. Number 9, y'all. This is Peach Fuzz by Van Hunt.
The 10 drop.
Violet storm went to her room and promptly turned into a puddle, staring at the peach fuzz growing at the top of her head. If I'm in control, I'm in the mode. Call a timeout in the shuttle. Well, I look the peach fuzz taking up and down your legs. And it'll burn your ass up, turn you into something else. Who is this new person coming out of you? To heaven, to hell. To heaven, to hell. To have is better. To hold is for a girl. To have is forever. Violet storm went to bed, wide awake and playing dead. Mouth hung open, peach fuzz poking out of his chest. Thick skin. Don't even let the words get in. Head is like a peach fuzz bursting at the bottom of your chin. To heaven, to hell. To heaven, to hell. To have is better. To hold
y'all. In at number 9 this week, this is Van Hunt, track called Peach Fuzz, right? A bit of a sexy vibe there. Nice soulful feel to it. Yes. Now, number 8, we're going to take ourselves over to Tacoma Park, Maryland. And you know, this is close to where my alma mater, Coppin State, is. So familiar. I think the only person that I know plenty from Tacoma Park. I think the one that sticks out in my mind is my teammate Stephanie Reddy. Shout out to you, Steph. I don't know if you're ever gonna listen or hear it, but shout out to you. You know, Tacoma Park. I'll give you a shout. This artist, American Ethiopian. Born. He's first generation Ethiopian in America. Let me say it like that. Heno is his name. And, you know, I took in his album, and the one thing that I absolutely love about it, and I love about particular MCs, is when they find this way to just bubble within a track and like ride a beat. And this MC does that for me, definitely. So again, make sure you jump onto Bandcamp. A bit of a cryptic album name and theme. The album is Death Ain't That Bad, and you know the album itself sort of centers around finding comfortability with the idea of death. Me personally don't want to think about it, but that's the theme of this kind of album, right? But this track here, finding itself at number 8 in the 10 drop, is called Nowhere Fast, featuring Astu, and this is by new MC to me, Heno. Stay locked, y'all. You're listening to iLive Radio, and this is the 10 drop.
The 10 drop.
Yeah, hey. I've been going nowhere fast, trying to go somewhere slow. Tell me what's the joy in that? Hey, look. If I could tell you when you would die, is that some shit you would wanna know? Some niggas sell you facts, then they lie. But I think there's beauty in the unknown. Otherwise, man, you just wouldn't need faith. For Pete's sake, or wouldn't have to wake up early each day. Believing, feel like I wouldn't have no purpose. What's the purpose in that? I swear that these are just some things that I've been urging to ask, but still I gotta stay sharp like a switchblade. I'm feeling like a shark in a fish tank. Meaning I'm a bit lost, or the pit that I'm in still healing from my flaws would have been great. See, everything is hard when you my type. Fell a little dark, but I shine bright. Got a couple scars all in hindsight. Could have been avoided as annoying, but in my mind, lifelines ain't needed. We're sticking to the guidelines. Just a victim to conditions in the system. I abide by. If they kill me, I'll die. Legend, my time is precious. As we in this backseat, riding ahead of you.
Nowhere fast, trying to go somewhere slow. Tell me what's the joy in that? If you already know when you go.
Nowhere fast,
if you already know
somewhere
when
slow.
you go.
Joy in that.
If you already know.
Yeah, say I've been going nowhere fast, trying to go somewhere slow. Tell me what's the joy in that? If you already know where you're going.
this place was ever meant for something so aggressively serene. I mean, even the dope fiend got your awe, so let me do a head count before I lay mine to rest. And before I lay mine to rest, I pray I won't have to do the same for one of my friends anytime soon.
The 10 drop.
All right, y'all, you are locked into iLive Radio number 8 this week on the 10 drop. That's Nowhere Fast. Heno featuring Astu off of his latest release, Death Ain't That Bad. Cryptic. I don't want to think about that stuff, right? But it's a vibe. And perhaps it is prudent for us to consider those thoughts in light of world affairs, right? Let's move. All right, number 7 this week. We are going all the way over to check out the vibe of a Norwegian rapper, Ivan Avenue. I'm sure you've heard his music before. I definitely know that I've run a few tracks here. This one is a prelude to his upcoming release, album called All Season Gear. This particular track is coming as just a teaser, right? So this one is from an EP on Bandcamp that he's released called Mid-Season. All right, this track here is called What a Day. We are in at the number 7 slot on the 10 drop. And, hopefully you stay riding with me, listening to iLive Radio. Let's go, y'all.
I just saw
The 10 drop.
I just seen her. I just seen her. Color combo that made your boy happy again. Otherwise, my day's been on the scrap again. Yo, once again, woke up sentient. Kafka popping his head in like, what a day to do the Homo sapiens. Still, woke up feeling shockingly handsome. The latest bag came correct like they're dropping off ransom. Feeling so ahead of my time, gotta dap up my grandson. Let me handle the bars, y'all on the back of the 10 and been going extra hard. Like your pops 9 months before you met your moms. Probably pull every muscle, climbing the upper echelons of the low level, God level bops. What a day to be falling back in love with the grind. I just seen her. Spotify own about to buy a whole ball team. I mean I own a corner flag or some seats at least. I just seen news another genius pass on. All my heroes dropping like cheeks on the dance floor, dog. Some plutocrats going to Pluto for laughs. Tuesday wouldn't be that bad if I'm seeing the fool crash. But anyway, don't these drums sound good as your mom's voice? On a day when you got a hard choice, you got a face like, damn. I just seen her. I just saw. I swear that I just seen her. Yo, I just saw all type of things. What a day to have eyes, yeah. What a day to have not died. Around lunchtime, feeling free like 2013, young and unsigned. Looking out the window, bumping Be Loud sometimes. Feeling ramped up like Roy in his prime, like everybody loves the sunshine. Just gotta do it like the kids sewing swoosh logos. I sent my man a sample more red than the yolk of a dodo. And my design omelet on a whole grain roll. My dark cloud turned dark room, peep the Kodak rose. The illest braggadocio as I cope with the most. But all that trauma bonding is, let's go. Pete Rock post my shit on his IG. He posts a lot of booming tomfoolery, so what that say about me? Pete's post is a trophy for Ivan the team. Cause how critical acclaim don't get you paid mid-day though. Won an award, my sister won it when she was 8 years old. What a day, what a night. Homegirls hope to see, could've turned a Pope heathen. We rolling Kirk in the sheets, dome with circular breathing. Thought I had lost a dog in me. Almost put up missing posters, but the cat woke me out of my slumbers, and now we posted up. Until we food for antelopes in the ground. Only difference between the soil and the soul is you and I. Oh wow. Once again woke up sentient. Do a two-step, do the Homo sapien like. I just seen her. I just saw. I just seen her. I just saw.
Yes. In at number 7 this week, y'all. This is What a Day. Ivan Avenue out of Norway, right? What a vibe. What a vibe. Sometimes you kind of maybe take for granted that there are artists out there that it's just, you're not expecting to find lyricism like that in a place like Norway, because all I think about is skiing when I think about Norway, right? But is that racist of me? It might be. But yeah, and it's wild. And I definitely dig it. Now, we are about to jump into the commercial break. When we get back, we are going to get through the rest of the 10 drop until that treasured number 1 joint, all right? Make sure you stay locked with me. You're listening to iLive Radio, iLiveToronto.com. My name is Lucia D. And here until 6 p.m., this is Honey Drop, y'all. Make sure you don't go nowhere. Make sure you stay locked. Make sure you check out this commercial break. Trippin'.
Hey, this is Emily King, and you're listening to iLive Radio.
The internet's #1 on the World Wide Web. iLive Radio.
You're listening to iLive Radio. This is Jay Most. Enjoy.
How you doing? What's good? It's Nkechi the Lyrical, sitting in my zone here, vibing and listening to iLive. And if you don't know, get to know. And if you do know, you don't know. And if you know, then relax and enjoy the ride.
Attention à tous les musiciens, groupes, associations, clubs et organisations qui représentent les styles collectifs de musique à travers le Canada. Le moment est venu de reconstruire nos genres de nations musicales collectives comme le hip-hop, le R&B, le jazz, le soul, le reggae, le gospel et plus unis. La Nation de la musique collective est une organisation à but non lucratif engagée dans le développement de la musique collective. Des adhésions gratuites sont disponibles dès maintenant. La Nation de la musique collective, une seule voix, la force dans l'unité.
Need a personal shopper? Christmas, Boxing Day, and New Year's is just around the corner. Show up in style. I'll do the runaround for you, so you don't have to. Contact me, Delicia Henry, your personal shopper and stylist, at bechic.notbougie@gmail.com.
You're listening to iLive Radio.
Here are some words of wisdom. Don't change your station. Don't change your station.
All right, y'all. Peace and blessings. We are back 5:23 p.m. and we are not quite halfway yet, but almost halfway through the 10 drop. This next track we're going to jump into is number 6 on our tracks, or on our 10 drop, and coming out of Vancouver, BC. So I'm back in Canada again. It's actually a remix by a DJ producer by the name of Cut Corners, and it's taken Erykah Badu track and remade that thing, and it's a bit of a vibe. So we're gonna check that out today in the number 6 spot. This track called Clever, number 6 by Cut Corners, here in the 10 drop, y'all.
The 10 drop.
This is how I look without makeup, and with no bra, my head is sat down low. My hair ain't never hung down to my shoulders, and it might not grow. You never know, but I'm clever. When a bus ride, I'm clever. Always on your mind, she's clever. And I really wanna grow, but why come you're the last to know? I got a little pie in my belly, and nowadays my figure ain't so fly. My dress ain't cost nothing but $7, but I made it flash. And I tell you why, 'cause I'm clever. When a bus ride, I'm clever. Always on your mind, she's clever.
Yes. In at number 6 this week, y'all, this is Cut Corners with his remix of Erykah Badu's Clever. Right? Nice little vibe there. Definitely dig it. Now, number 5, halfway there, we are jumping into this new album by Moonchild, Starfruit. This track here featuring Alex Isley, called You Got One, finding itself at the midway point of our 10 drop this week, y'all. You're listening to iLive Radio, and got a couple more to go.
The 10 drop.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
I care, I'm gonna be there. Doesn't much matter what we do, long as there's room for two. I care, I'm gonna be there. Maybe it seems you don't have much to count on, but you got one. Why don't you see? It's hard, but don't have to be. Take it off from me, 'cause I give you what you never dreamed. I got you, but don't you know you got me too? You got one. 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 Rest assured, that's for sure. You got one. You got one. Oh. I'm gonna be there. And when I don't know what you're going through, just know that I love you. I care, I'm gonna be there. Maybe it seems you ain't got much to count on, but you got one. Why don't you see? It's hard, but don't have to be. Take it off from me, 'cause I give you what you never dreamed. I got you, but don't you know you got me too? You got one. 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 Rest assured.
Yes, y'all. In at number 5 this week, this is You Got One. This is Moonchild and Alex Isley, and it's a vibe. I honestly just love Moonchild altogether. There's a quality in Amber Navran's voice that I don't know. I find it very soothing, very calming, and the way that the sounds are put together, I love it. Definitely a never miss for me. All right, so I'm rolling ourselves back over to Toronto again. And this track here featuring 2 of Toronto's great MCs. Now, Eternia and Rel McCoy put out an album in September of last year called Free. And this album is born out of a lot. Eternia has gone through a lot in the past little while throughout this pandemic. Some blissfully beautiful things, as well as some trying things, some hard things, right? But the one thing that I am absolutely always blessed to see is that, like a phoenix, she always rises. Lucia. This track here is Eternia and Phoenix Pagliacci, called All the Men, off of that latest release, Free. In at number 4, y'all.
The 10 drop. 10 drop.
To all the men I love you for. will when I'm done. I got you on that rock him bill, that was love. You slept on my floor like you scared of my touch. I dig it though. I can see why the walls went up. My love is singular, you're plural, all of them. That's what's up, yeah. I was in the dark, loving hard, that was tough. We'll go a couple years, you call me up, goosebumps. I can see now the math didn't add up, but still I crave just a second of your undivided love. What's up with that? You like crack and I'm all dialed up. Years pass and I'm wondering when we gonna catch up. I heard you sired some seeds that your wife ain't know. I was proud it wasn't me, but it could have been though. Through all of that, still a conversation's playback. I wonder if you play that tape on occasion to think about how we made that seamless transition from tour mate to friend to lover back to stranger. After all that, we came back right to the beginning. Like I ain't never knew you, but you still like my pictures on the gram. You scheming, you went from being heaven to an unsafe place. After all the life we shared together, we can't be tight. To all the men I loved before. To all the men I loved before. I think of you sometimes, all of y'all. I miss the way we laughed, freestyled in the car. I miss the way you sang off key, or how you helped me move my furniture after my grandma passed. You were strong. I miss the way your chest felt when I'm in your arms. I miss long road trips, excursions to the mall, holding hands. I miss your folks, that bond was strong. Breaking up with you was easy, but with them that's hard. I miss singing in the rain with your daughter, that was love. Miss those b-boy battles with all of your sons, that was fun. It's a family thing. I miss the way your eyes watch me when I'm in a room doing my thing. Floating on air, I remember that, that's what I miss. Not enough to be with you, but enough to write this. I hope you understand, I appreciate what we were then. But now, we ain't gotta be friends.
I remember me and used to kick it all the time. We would go to the movies and to dinner on his dime. Would've married him without a question, but what's a crime? Had to ditch him when he told me that I couldn't rhyme. Spent the whole 4 years with him, what's his name? Only dude from New York that I knew that was a lame. Played some real good D, but his offense was whack. To this day he blows me up by how he wants me back. Only man from the city that I dealt with wasn't worth the conversation, but he scratched a good itch. Denied we were together when I caught him dogging me. Holla at me when you ready to review them receipts. Now I may sound bitter, but life's so sweet when you finally found a one to supply every need. So in my little black book, your name I'll keep, just in case you how are you me when I see you in the streets. Keep it moving, man.
To all the men I loved before. To all the men I loved before.
In at number 4 this week in the 10 drop, y'all. This is Eternia and Rel McCoy. This one featuring Phoenix Pagliacci. And you know, if you know my city, you know these two, right? Huge.
I think that would be an issue. It's like he was really like fun.
We're definitely going to hear more from this album. I'm looking at the clock and I realize that I'm running. My back is up against the wall, and you know, Sessions is going to be in here. Oh, I have so much to tell you. You know, at the same time, Sessions is going to be after me, moving forward. So, you know, I got to be conscious of his arrival because he's a hater. I don't want him jumping down my throat. All right, so let's get into this number 3 track. Staying in Toronto. My girls Phoenix and Eternia just held that one down. Now I got to roll over to Jusso. And if you were here before we went on the break as well, myself, Patrick O'Morris and Sessions had the opportunity to sit with Jusso for hours and just take in her sound, understand what is behind her music and you know, where she is going and heading. Upcoming release very, very soon. Couple more weeks. I'm gonna look at my unwatched wrist. Couple more weeks and that release is coming out by Jusso. Now, it's bittersweet. It's just sweet. It's all sweet, to be honest. The EP is being produced by Intellects. And I don't know if y'all remember back when Honey Drop started, Intellects was my DJ, right? And then, you know, he went on to do Sounds in the Hereafter. And now he and Jusso are coming together to release her upcoming EP. Now, this track here that's found itself at number 3 It's All Family and Love is featuring Super Dramago. And if you remember Super Dramago, he used to be after me on Sunday evenings here on iLive. So this track here is nothing but a family affair. Coming in at number 3, produced by Intellects, sounds and voiced by Jusso and the one Super Dramago. In at number 3 this week, y'all. This is Clear.
I've been waiting, and I've been so patient. Don't you think I deserve a little praising? Loving up and down, tolerating. Just think this could be amazing. I just wanna make it awfully clear. I think that we got something amazing right here. And if you want me, I'm gonna give it all to you. I'm being honest, so honest, being honest to you. Being honest, so honest, being honest, yeah. Being honest, so honest, being I gotta make it clear, yeah. Being honest, so honest, gotta make it clear.
You've been waiting, and you've been so patient, but it couldn't have happened any sooner than it did. Hello to you, then hi to me, then holding you while asleep. I'm yours for you, and you're mine for me. Say what sure to be, what sure to be on mine. Now my finest keeps that diamond ring that down on one knee, no knee pad, nah, no need for that. Feel like I can't let you go for a moment, lean back. Then it's close like metronomes. Funny, both our screens cracked. Still no broken telephone. You know what I mean, yeah. Copy that like 10 and 4. You know what I mean, yeah. Ever spot me under some pressure? You got me unrequested. You know what I need, yeah. A lot of others realize it's obvious to see the signs. I can see it in your eyes. You don't look for anyone else. See it when you smile. You ain't gotta tell, I can tell. Feelings deep inside. You and I felt might as well. If love is street and I ain't there by myself, as once was told, love is war. All is fair, I might share. Unlike my last effort, ain't no half stepping. Yes, you know me. I'ma need the whole thing.
I'm gonna give it all to you. I'm being honest, yeah. So honest, being honest, yeah. Being honest, so honest, being honest, yeah. Oh, yeah.
The 10 drop.
Yes. And at number 3 this week, y'all, this is Jusso, Intellects, and Super Dramago track called Clear off of her upcoming release. Very excited, and big up and congratulations to all y'all for what you're doing. I'm looking over my shoulder as well, because Pat is over. We have a new configuration in here, so usually where things are in front of me, they're actually off to the side of me now. So Pat, absolutely correct. We have our whole Sunday. You know what? The whole week is going to be looking very different moving forward here at iLive. We made a lot of changes to our schedule. We have some brand new shows coming through. Sundays are going to look very different. Always Digging will of course head it up for us. And then we have to, I'm excited for the return of the Patrick O'Mora show. Patrick is coming back. So 1 hour talk show with Patrick. After that, we have a brand new show with the first lady of iLive, Lady T. She has a new show, Womanhood, that's coming in just before I come in at 4 p.m. And then after me is DJ Sessions with Soul Expressions. Now, I know y'all, you've been rocking with us for a long time, and you know what that transition from Soul Expressions to Honey Drop is when Sessions is here. He's pretty ignorant with it, right? Like, he waits until I walk in, and then he just like starts hammering, chewing, trying to take off my neck. Y'all, it's in reverse, it's flipped. So I promise I will do my best to take off Sessions' neck in the last segment of my show weekly. I promise. I will try my best. Absolutely. Yeah, Pat, of course. I know Pat knows because she absolutely, no lie, has been here with us the whole way through. And that's iLive family as well. At some point in time, I hope we're in the same country so we can actually see each other. Yeah, but big things going on with our Sunday nights. Oh, and a new thing on Sunday evenings as well. When Sessions is done and through, we have a brand new reggae a reggae show. It's a spotlight, and for 3 hours on Sunday evenings, once Soul Expressions is done, we just go into just reggae vibe and sound, classic, all of it, big things. So make sure you continue to check us out here on Sundays. Just the whole Sunday is off the charts. I'm killing myself right now because I have a commercial break that's running up on me, but I want you guys to hear. I have number 2 and number 1 to get to. I think I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of this number 2 joint, and we may just have to revisit it because like I said, Sessions may pop in here shortly, and I'm chatty today. I'm chatty, guys. All right, let's go. Number 2. This is Silas Short. Number 2 in the 10 drop. Track called Number 2. You know what? I'm not going to do it because now I have less than a minute to play the song. So what I do want to do is tell you a little bit more about some of the new things that are coming or are here on iLive Radio while I have the opportunity. So I've already let you know that the Sundays are going to be stacked. We also have a series of new shows throughout the week. I know you all remember Stokes. Stokes Spinner was the name of his show on Sundays here on iLive, and Stokes is the one that actually brought me to iLive. He is back. So Stokes is doing a show. Actually, it's afternoons, Monday to Thursday. He is your drive time home host, and he'll be doing that every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday with Stokes. And I'll tell you a little bit more before we get out of here because we got a lot of new shows. So I'm going to run us into this commercial break. And when we come back from the commercial break, we're going to knock out these last 2 in the 10 drop. And
this is Adrena, and you're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio, to radio, to radio, to radio.
Hey, this is Bay Bright, the bad boy indie soul, Bright Vision Entertainment CEO, and you're chilling, listening to iLive Radio. Keep it locked. Keep it locked. Keep it.
This is Cheryl Brooks, and you're listening to iLive Radio, supporting independent artists and their music.
Hello, I am Erica, and you're listening to iLive Radio with some of the best independent artists from around the world.
What up, it's your girl Shanaz, and you're listening to some of the best independent soul music from around the world with iLive Radio.
This is Miss Care keeping you connected with your iLive 5x5. Brought to you by iLive Music, sponsored by Independent Hype, and powered by The Hook Entertainment. Contribute to the conversation by using hashtag iLive 5x5.
For the latest and greatest in soul music and more, stay tuned to iLive Radio throughout the week.
Connect with our team at iliveradio.com or follow us at iLive Radio across social platforms.
Canadian Black Entertainment's mission is to create, celebrate, and promote Black artistry. Join us every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our Instagram for our IG Live with CBE, where we interview artists. Follow us on IG and spread the word. We are here for our artists and are creating a space for them to get the recognition they so deserve. Canadian Black Entertainment, IG Live with CBE, every Wednesday beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See you on the gram.
You're listening to iLive Radio, www.iliveradio.com.
The 10 drop.
All right, y'all, we are locked in. We're going to get into this number 2 joint. This is by Silas Short off of his latest release, Drawing. Track is called Number 2. Finding itself in the number 2 spot. And there's beauty in this voice. Check this out, y'all. Number 2.
The 10 drop.
talking smooth while she's kicking at my shoes. At the first chance, would you change it or go home with me too? Are you compelled? Am I worth it? Want to book with two? But it goes like it always do. She don't know what she ought to. It's the same thing, different food. You could change, but never do. I would like to always stay in what seems like endless days while she's talking time away. I would like to always stay at the first chance. Would you change it or take her home with you? Are you compelled? Am I worth it? Want to live with you? But it goes like always do. She don't know what she ought to. It's the same thing, different food. You could change, but never do.
In at number 2 this week, y'all, track called 2 by Silas Short. I love his voice. It's just beautiful. And he's a very young guy, 19 years old, with Stone's Throw record, brand new sound to me, and I dig it. I'm excited to see what else comes from this fella. Now, number one. This is the longest 10 drop ever, but you know, it's fine. The new year allows us to take time with ourselves, so we're taking our time with the 10 drop. Number 1 this week, brand new track by Ian Wallace. This one called La Di Da, and absolutely you can cop that on Bandcamp. This is where we land ourselves this week in the 10 drop. All right, y'all. Ian Wallace, La Di Da, number 1 here in the 10 drop.
The 10 drop.
Rich.
The 10 drop.
Enjoy my sweet soiree. Look at me, I'm so suave. You dancing like your name, Shawty. Hey, why you so worried about me? No, said not today. I just came to dance, wanna move. I can't with you, saying la-di-da, la-di-da. Said I'm trying to dance. But not with you, you're la-di-da, la-di-da. I'm getting designer ways with the line to face it. I'm out of your league. Though I'm right beside you, talk, I ain't trying to get back. I'm running my way. All in my face, chat with you later. Go find your posse, please. I'm a smooth operator, know I'm your favorite, but let me enjoy my sweet soiree. Sorry that I'm so blasé. Why are you dancing like your name, Friday? Hey, why you so worried about me?
closer, not today.
I just came to dance, wanna move. I can't with you, saying la-di-da, la-di-da. Said I'm trying to dance, catch a groove, but not with you, you're la-di-da, la-di-da. I just came to dance, wanna move. I can't with you, saying la-di-da, la-di-da. Said I'm trying to dance, catch a groove, but not with you, you're la-di-da, la-di-da.
Ladies, 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 please. It's enough for me to go around. I don't bite. I promise. Oh, me? You already know it is. And to be honest, all I really want to do is take you to the...
Yes, y'all. You are locked into iLive Radio, iLiveToronto.com. My name is Lucia D here with Honey Drop, and we have just gotten through our 10 drop this week, y'all. So let me tell you what we listened to. We started with 10 Village in at number 10 with The Tide. Ooh, I need my glasses. Number 9 was Van Hunt with a track called Peach Fuzz. In at number 8 this week, we had Heno, track called Nowhere Fast, that one featuring Astu. In at number 7, Ivan Avenue in with What a Day. I dig that. That vibe is on that one as well. Cut Corners, some Canadian love coming in with that Erykah Badu remix track called Clever. Why am I stuttering? Number 5, Moonchild took us in at that halfway point with You Got the One featuring Alex Isley. That album dropping, I want to say February 9th or 11th, one of the two, but coming up in early February. Definitely get that on Bandcamp. Starfruit, the name of that album. Number 4 this week, some Toronto love for sure. Attorney and Rel McCoy. This one featuring Phoenix Pagliacci with a track called All the Men. Giving some props to the fellas from their past that made them who they were in whatever way, shape, or form that occurred. Right? Where are my eyeballs? In at number 3, we came back for some iLive Toronto love. That's Gesso, Intellects, and Super Dramago with a track called Clear. In at number 2, track called 2 by Silas Short. And Pat absolutely jumped on and checked it out. And I agree. He is a very handsome young man. I miss the days when my face looked that fresh and just supple, you know, that youthful suppleness, but very good looking young man at 19 years old. Don't make me feel like a cougar in thinking that, but yeah, he's a good looking kid. Number 1, y'all, Ian Wallace, track called La Di Da, a little bit of a vibe to get our feet moving, right? That is our 10 drop for this week. So, very close to rolling out of here. I definitely want to send major love out again to my iLive family. Those of y'all that celebrated with me, celebrated for me last night. I can't tell you how much it meant to me to have that experience and celebrate the way that we did. I guarantee you all will see clips of especially the Bohemian Rhapsody. That's all I'm gonna say. Wait for that. Check out iLive, Instagram, and all of that. Lady T will get that surfing for us all. But yeah, major blessings. Major love out to my best friend, Tam. I love you on your birthday. I feel like, popping up on you, but I don't know if you're in the bush or if you're in the city. But happy birthday to my best friend. And make sure it's time, right? Make sure you start just rolling with us every day. iLive is looking very different. I mean, we've got Back to Slim and Sandra in the mornings. They have returned with us. We have a new show. Well, you know what? There's an artist spotlight that we're also doing now. That's something that I think you guys are going to enjoy. Niche Artists is another special where we're taking a really close look at some particular artists that are fitting particular and specific niches within the music genre, and we're highlighting those as we do. We have Toronto Power Play is a new show here with us. The iChart show at 6 o'clock on This is Mondays, or Thursday, excuse me, with DJ sessions. So we have them more than one day a week. Flight 654 has moved from Saturdays back to Thursday, or over to Thursday nights. So make sure you check out DJ Damager. It's one of my favorite shows, I can't lie. Try to do all them TikTok dances that I'm seeing and that I can't. One of our newest shows, Everyday Interesting People, EIP, is in at 9 p.m. on Thursdays as well. So absolutely make sure... and Monday afternoons, I was telling you, Stokes with his new show, Stokes and Bones. That's his co-host. The show is called Two Fresh Dads, and we have them here with us on Mondays from 6 to 6:30, as well as Stokes doing our Drive Time Ride daily. All right, so there's a lot going on. Brand new here with iLive. You know that our Sundays are about to be off the chain. So you're just going to have to lock in and roll with us, right? Big up and shout out to my man DJ Sessions coming up after me at 6 p.m. Soul Expressions will hit the sound waves for you, all right? I want to thank you guys for rolling with me for the evening. Feels so good to be back in the building. Pat, my girl, I will see you. Pat is over here talking to me and I can't even see over my shoulder. Let me see. Yes, absolutely. She's letting y'all know that you need to check out Slim and Sandra. No, I'm just joking. It's a really, really good morning show. And, I think it's the best morning show right now for Toronto area. Trust me when I say that. And Toronto knows what I'm talking about when I say that. All right. So, yes. So make sure you check out our Beats Beneath featured producer for this week, Will Flex, coming out of Russia. And Bandcamp, SoundCloud, Discogs, Instagram, Twitter. You can search Will Flex, WLLFLXX, to check out some of his vibe and sound, all right? Make sure you guys rock with me next Sunday, 4 to 6 p.m. I will be right here after Lady T and the girls come in and teach us a little bit about womanhood. I can't wait. It's going to be nice to have some estrogen and feminine energy when I walk in the building instead of, Sessions and his musical aggression. All right, y'all. Be safe out there. Light and love to you. I will see you all in a couple days. Stay blessed, people.
Hello and welcome to the promo for Always Digging. My name is Jeff Skull, aka DJ Scully Funk. Every Sunday afternoon, my partner Gary, aka DJ Gaza Taylor, and I choose a theme and play our favorite songs that fit that theme. Tune in right here every Sunday from noon to 2 on iLive Radio.
Every Friday, take a trip around the world with music from around the globe. Colors of Rhythm with your host DJ Ron John.